you doing? How you doing? How's everyone doing? Hi there, man. It's Friday. You know what time it is, man. It's all about the Premier League. That's what it's all about. So you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome to my preview for the week. And it's all good, man. The week has been good. Internationals have been great. It's been interesting to watch some of those teams, and it's all gravy, man. You're welcome to my broadcast. I've got a podcast as well called 6 Yard Box. It's on Anchor if you want to catch that. Right about now, you're welcome to my broadcast. Quick video. We're looking at the games over the weekends for the Premier League. It's supposed to be good, to be honest. It's supposed to be a good, it's a good week. There's some big fixtures coming up as well. Some big games coming up that you can look up to. It's supposed to be good. Just in the news today, Tottenham signed. They made a signing, Joe Rodon from Swansea for 11 million with add-ons. That's gonna make it bring the, what do you call it? Make all the installments come to about 15 million. Which is a great deal. I've not seen him play. I don't even know anything about him, but hopefully he should be a good player. Looking for the future. I think he's about 22. Should be a top player. I've not seen him play that much, so it should be a good signing for Tottenham going forward. Tottenham are looking good. The squad is big, strong, and they're looking good, getting ready to face the season. And in other news, West Ham signed Saeed Benrahma on loan. They signed him on loan to the end of the season. He's a good player as well, very good player. I've seen a little bit of him in the Championship playoffs last season. He's a good player. I saw him at the internationals playing for Algeria against Nigeria. He was good as well. So yeah, he's a good player. So yeah, that's just that's the news and transfer window for the British for the Premier League to trade by Premier League clubs to trade. With Championship ended today, 5 p.m. deadline, and those were the two big deals, I think. So yeah, that's it in terms of the transfers. Like I said, if you're just joining the video, make sure you subscribe, like. There's gonna be loads more content coming up. You can listen to the podcast as well on Anchor, called six Yard Box. So you should go check it out. 6 Yard Box Football Talk. That's what it's called. 6 Yard Box Football Talk. It's all about football. That's what we talk about. I love American football as well. I might dabble and talk about that a little bit as well. But this is about soccer. That's what they call it, soccer, man. It's a beautiful game. So yeah, that's it, man. So right about now, we're gonna be looking at a quick preview of the Premier League fixtures for this week. I'm just gonna bring the fixtures up. I'm gonna be doing my predictions after the video, so you can basically check. You can check the predictions after the video where I predict the results. So you can check it after this, at the end of this video. You can check the predictions, so it's gonna come up at the end, so make sure you check that. Yeah, so that's it really. So let's quickly go into the fixtures. I'm gonna be highlighting two games that I'm gonna talk about a little bit in depth. Yeah, but for this weekend's game, which is match day 5, we got the two games I'm going to be talking about. It's going to be the Everton Liverpool game, and we're going to look at the Man City Arsenal game as well. And obviously, I'm going to talk about my team, which is Tottenham against West Ham, which is on Sunday 4 p.m. kickoff. So looking at the Everton game, which is 12:30 tomorrow. I think it's going to be a very good game to watch. It's going to be a very tough game. Liverpool they've had a bad result, which was surprising to everybody. I think nobody expected them to lose that game. But the problem they have now is if they play the same way against Everton, I can see there being a big problem for Liverpool. looking at that fixture. Liverpool, I think Everton, they've got some players. I think Alan is coming back from injury now. He should be playing. So I think Everton, they're just going to play the same way the way they play. They're going to keep possession of the ball. They're going to look to exploit the spaces behind the Liverpool wing backs, which has not been great. Looking at the last game they had with Aston Villa, so it's going to be a lot of tactical, tactics coming into play, more on the part of Everton, because I think Ancelotti is a lot more tactical, and he's a lot more experienced manager as well. He knows what he's talking about, and he knows how to win big championships as well. So it's gonna be very interesting to watch. Liverpool only play one way: high line, full backs, wing backs bombing up, high press. If they can get their press back the way they normally do, whereby they press from the front with Mane coming back into the team, I think they should have enjoyed against Everton. Everton defensively, I don't think they're that strong. I know they're winning games, but they're conceding goals as well. So it just depends who turns up on the day. That's the way the Premier League is. Really, it depends on who turns up on the day, who wants it more. This is a local derby as well. No fans. It's gonna be 12:30 kickoff. Everybody will be buzzing. Hopefully, tackles flying in. I like those kind of games whereby it's passionate. It's without the fans, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. But I still want the derby to be like that, with tackles flying and everybody wants to win 50-50 balls. So yeah, I see a very good game. Predictions for that. I think I'm gonna go for a draw, because I don't think Liverpool, the keeper problem they have in goal with their keeper. They have a problem with the keeper, with Adrian. I don't think obviously it's not as good as their number one choice goalkeeper. So there's gonna be a problem there. But Liverpool they're gonna be worried about the spacing behind because of their high line. But the key for that game is if they put pressure on the Everton's midfield of Hernandez. They have to put pressure on that midfield. So James Rodriguez, sorry, not Hernandez, James Rodriguez, that is his name. They have to put pressure on him, because you can't give him space to pick out passes for Richarlison and the forward-thinking players that they have. So if Liverpool could get their pressure back, then it's gonna be difficult for Everton. Liverpool, they've got the firepower. So I'm leaning towards a draw, maybe 1-1 draw, I think. But it's going to be a very good game to watch. Then going on to the next game, which is Man City Arsenal. This game is a team of two teams. They are basically they are coached by managers with similar ideas of the way they want football to be played. One is more experienced, more advanced in this process. As Pep Guardiola, I think he's more advanced in the process so far, and I think he knows a lot more about the system. He's played so many times. He plays only one way, and they've got the better players. Arsenal, they've been playing really well as well. The last game they won it, although they were not playing. They didn't play well in that game, but they still managed to get over the line, and I think that's the key thing in terms of this stage of the season. You keep playing games, winning games ugly, and just play until you go into a run, and then you get into most players get fit, and then they get into that run of fixtures or form, whereby you go on games and everything becomes natural to the players. So I think that game should be the danger. There's good players on both sides. Man City, they have Sterling. Arsenal, they've got Aubameyang. So yeah, there's firepower everywhere. So um, in terms of the fixture, I, I, I might see a draw. I think I'm looking at a draw. As a Tottenham fan, obviously, it'd be nice if Arsenal if they lose, but at the end of the day, I'm just gonna look at it. I think I'll go for a draw, but I'm leaning towards maybe a Man City win because of the last game they played, which they drew with Leeds. So I think they'll be fired up for this one just to get back on the winning trail. And I think it might be that's a 5:30 kickoff. That might be another draw. From that game tomorrow. Moving on to Sheffield United and Fulham, 12 o'clock kickoff for that one. That's on Sunday. You know, Sheffield have not started really well. Fulham they've lost most of their games so far. I think Sheffield will win that. Just going by their experience in the Premier League, they look more solid. Last year, I think they've struggled a little bit this year, so I see them winning that one, maybe 1-0, 2-0. Then more games on Sunday. The West Ham Tottenham game. That one is a game that I'm really going to be looking forward to. I'm going to do a watch along for that one. Tomorrow I'm going to do the watch along for the Man City Arsenal game as well tomorrow. So for the game on Sunday, West Ham Tottenham West Ham. I think it's going to be a good game. Going to be a great game. Everybody's looking forward to that game. Bailey's back. Harry Kane, everybody's in form. Tottenham they're happy. They just signed a new player. Everything just looks really, really rosy, really nice. I think the momentum now is so good, the feeling and everything. I can only see team. I can only see Tottenham winning that game. It's gonna be close because West Ham they always play well. When they play Tottenham, they're always up for the game, and because it's a local derby as well. I can only see West Ham winning that game. I can only see Tottenham winning that game. Maybe 2-1, 3-1. They leg Riley from Tottenham to win it. So I'm going to stick my neck out for that one and say Tottenham will win that 3-1 with Harry Kane scoring. Bale might come on in the second half and maybe get an assist. But I wouldn't put it past him to get a goal as well. So 3-1 for Tottenham to win that one. The next one is West Brom Burnley, which is Monday. Like I said, two teams. West Brom playing well, not been winning games. Burnley trying to get their form back as well. I can see Burnley winning that one, maybe 2-1. I think they're just going to be a little bit more physical. They're direct as well. The manager knows the way he plays. There's only one way to play. All the players buy into that way of playing. And I can see Burnley winning that one. 2-1. Going to more games on tomorrow as well. Newcastle, Man United. Man United have to bounce back after the 6-1 dropping from Tottenham. It's 2 weeks now. Everybody's gone on for international. It's different now. The players are back, although 2 days of training after international, you can't really implement what the managers want to do, but they're professionals. They've done it all before. It's not new. Newcastle, Man United, I can see United winning that game. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be very tough. But I can see United players trying to bounce back and show some kahunis, as they say, so I can see them winning that game. I can see them winning that game 1-2-1, Then off to Crystal Palace, which is on Sunday as well, for 2 o'clock kickoff. Crystal Palace Brighton. Crystal Palace, they've started the season really well. They've lost a couple of games. I think they lost one game, I'm not sure. Brighton, they've been very impressive. They play good football, play from the back, they create loads of chances in the games they played in the past. This is like a local derby as well. They don't like each other, so This should be interesting. Crystal Palace and Brighton. I see a draw. I see a 1-1 or 2-2 or 3-3 in that one. Leicester City and Villa, two teams bouncing off one Villa off a great win against the champions, which is, I think the Villa players should be on cloud 9. They must be buzzing. And Leicester coming off a defeat to West Ham. I think they're still trying to settle the squad. They've signed a couple of players. And I think they're trying to settle. Trying to settle their squad with the players they have. So it's been good. It's been good for them so far. They played really well. They're trying to settle. They're trying to settle down. They played a couple of games as well. They beat Man City. So Leicester, I see a win for Leicester on that one. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good game. I see Leicester City winning there. So yeah, it's good. It's all good football over the weekend. The last fixture for the week is gonna be the game between Leeds United and Wolves, which is on Monday, 8 o'clock kickoff. Two great. That game is going to be a very good game. The plan is to do a watch along, but we'll see how it goes for that one. I might actually do a watch along for that one. It should be a very good game of football. I think I got a feeling that one is going to be high scoring 3-3 draw, 4-4 draw, because the Wolves are more defensively solid. Leeds, they play with flair, they're bright, they're sharp, they attack you, you get chances against them, but they throw men forward. Sometimes they put 4, 5, 6 players in the box. They play football the way it should be played, man. They play, what do you call it? Explosive football. That's what the way Leeds play. You know where you're gonna get. They're gonna throw people at you left, right, and center. So that should be a good game. High scoring. I see like a 3-3, or I see Wolves winning that game. So those are the fixtures for the week. I'm gonna put my predictions at the end of towards the end of the videos. You can have a look at it. That's the review. That's the preview for the upcoming games in the Premier League. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, make sure you subscribe, like, share. There's gonna be loads more content coming as well. And I'll see you for the watch along tomorrow of the Arsenal Man City game at 5:30 p.m. and then on Sunday for the Tottenham West Ham game at 4:30 p.m. So those are the review, just the preview for the weekend. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll do a review on Tuesday. Looking at all the games, review the games. We'll do a review on Tuesday, and then we'll talk about what's been happening in the news, because the games, there's gonna be loads of stuff happening with these games. There's gonna be refereeing decision, red card, yellow card, VAR as well. So it's gonna be fun. So we'll be doing that on Tuesday when we do a review of all the fixtures. So that should come on Tuesday. So thank you very much everyone for watching. Thank you for listening. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I got a podcast as well called the 6-Yard Box. It's on Anchor. You can catch it on Anchor as well for podcast if you like podcasting, as they say. So it's been good. It's been good to catch up with people, to catch up with everyone. It's all about football. We drink, we sleep, we eat football. That's what we do. And then remember, everything happens in the 6-yard box. That's where the action is, man. You can play all the pretty football you want, but the action happens in that 6-yard box. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time on the next video. The watch along tomorrow at 5:30. Take care and God bless.